Hello everyone, my name is Andy, and welcome to a zoo Modpack, where, if you can tell from the background, there's a lot of animals. And it's centered around a zoo, building a zoo. So let's create the world and get started. I'm just gonna call it that. Actually, let me put world on it. So I probably did not need to put world, but oh well. I did anyway. I have playtested this world quite a bit. Or, I shouldn't say world, I should say Modpack. And, it looks good. Of course, I haven't actually gotten that far. And we spawned in a snow area. Quite reminds me of when I first played this, Modpack. Except this looks like a different snow area than I was in. Yeah, that's great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the snow areas, snow biomes. I don't know why I said areas in the first place in Minecraft, but, Thorn? It doesn't hurt me. I said Thorn, that does not say Thorn. Oh my god. I apologize. You flex. If I know anything about ice, if it's thin ice, don't go on it. Don't ask me how I know. Well, I mean, I think everyone pretty much would know. At least, I think. That right there is not a good place. Do not go there. We are gonna avoid that. And when I mean don't go there, I mean I'm reminding myself not to go there. Is it what I see? It's penguins. Got some penguins at the start. I mean, well, I guess it makes sense. We're in a snow area. Biome. I gotta stop saying area. I'm probably gonna continue calling it an area. But yeah, a mod pack. Once I read the, what is it? Getting distracted again. Penguins! It's a baby penguin! Oh wait, you're called a Adele? Adele penguin? Well, you have such a big head. I'm sorry, that sounded mean. But it's like... I'm sorry, your head is just your body. I apologize, that was quite mean of me to say that. But okay, I'm gonna stop with the penguins, or the whatever type of penguins those are. I'm probably just gonna call any animal I see what they are. Well, what the name is. Like if there's, like those are penguins, even though they're a different type of penguin. Oh, those are weasels. Hi there. There's those pumpkins. Uh, in my one playtest world, I actually called the weasels ferrets, because it was my first time seeing them in this mod pack, and they for some reason looked like ferrets to me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up calling them ferrets again, but I promise it's not intentional. It's just they look like ferrets. Reindeer. Oh, that's not just one building. Okay. No, I just wanna. Okay, they're afraid of me. That's sad. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Why wouldn't they be afraid of me? It's just kind of sad because I like reindeer. Village! Oh my god, I've never found a village in my first playtest world, and it sucked because I was in the middle of nowhere. There was water everywhere, kind of like this. Yeah, pretty much like this, except there's actually plains. The only difference is that there was just like death all around the corner. And I say that because literally just like, ooh, a snowman. Um, I lost my train of thought. Pretty much a whole bunch of cliffs, craters, the whole bit. Hello, good sir, or ma'am, villager. Good. I don't. I guess it doesn't matter what we call them. Just in case I die, gonna do that. Did I even spawn my spawn point? Okay, apparently I was too far. Let's oh, hate when it does that. Uh, let's explore the village. And I guess take everything they own. That sounds very wrong, actually, and now I feel very guilty. A duck plushie? We got plushies? I don't know why I'm acting. I'm trying to make it so like I pretty much don't know everything, but I also do know quite a lot. And so I guess I'm just trying to act all surprised, which is probably not gonna work out. What is this? An emerald. Enchantment portal. And a chest. Okay. There's also wheat for days, months, years. Well, probably not years. Unless you're building a sheep empire, then that wheat's gonna go by fast. I think I'm not gonna live in this village, but I'm trying to think. Maybe we can live close to it? Probably want to explore some more, but I mean, this area right here is relatively flat. Not actually, I can see the layers. But I mean, it pretty much, open space. I don't like how there's dark wood. Dark oak. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, I just don't like dark oak. I'm not a dark oak person. Keepage. Ooh, I do have that one mod on. Or, I guess the mod pack does, not actually me. I don't actually remember that when I playtested. Probably because when I first playtested this, I did not get that far. Since there was absolutely nothing anywhere, it was just all snow and just deadly drops all around. It was not fun. I can tell you, it was just horrible. Animal tamer? You have raw cod. Ooh, sugarcane. I'm pretty sure I already collected sugarcane, but sugarcane is sugarcane. Gonna probably need a whole bunch. Is there no door on here? Oh, there is. I'm just blind. Curse of immaturity. Curse of Blight? Curse of Afterlight? I don't think I want that in my inventory. Deed ownership. I'll take the lead. I know I'm definitely gonna need a whole bunch of leads. Hi, little guy. Hi. Is this the animal tamer's place? I guess. I mean, there's another one with the water. The ice melted. I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe. Oof, vanilla fudge. Also got another plushie. I don't think I can actually make the plushies. At least when I checked. I don't think I could. So I have no idea how to get the plushies actually. Ooh, cake. Not gonna take the cake. Another plushie. And my inventory is already getting very full. I know I can make backpacks though, which is good. How big is this village? Quite big. And it doesn't help that I was underneath some blocks. Ugh, get me in here. Well, I feel bad for whoever lives in here. Like, very bad actually. That's a lot of iron horse armor. And cookies. I should be taking the cookies. Why haven't I? I don't think I took the. Ooh, there's two actually. Yeah. I don't think I took the cookies in the other one. Well, I mean, I was probably scared of what was in the chest, and that's why I didn't take the cookies. I think I'm gonna camp out here. Actually, I think I could go to one more house, and I stepped on that ice. So you are the animal tamer, or I guess these houses are where the animal tamer is. I did not mean to pick that up. My inventory is quite very full. Excuse me, good sir, I need to sleep. I apologize, because I'm pretty sure there's like wood or wool. Kitty! Kitties! I thought I just heard a villager take damage. I don't think it did take damage. Oh, there's a fire. Why is there a fire? I can't do anything about this. I mean, I'm trying to, but figuratively speaking. Why is there a fire? Ash? Okay, we got Ash. Oh, give me up. Get me on top of the house, please. What's stopping? Really? Of course, the one block I break. Why was there a fire? I am so confused. Maybe if we investigate the houses, we'll figure it out. Definitely not in here, that's for sure. Yeah, there's wool in here. We'll take the wool so I can make myself a bed. Ooh, a child. Can I pick you up? No, I can't. I mean, I figured from my playtest when I couldn't pick up animals, I would not be able to pick up, children. Or villagers, I should say. Would have been easy transport. Oh, that's... Wait, but it's covered. Okay, I... Honestly, Minecraft... Ooh, iron. Minecraft logic, not my fan. And I've literally played Minecraft for years now. Yet I still don't understand logic. Private. Private quarters, okay. Why is there so much iron? Like, mates. You don't usually see... Well, I mean, depending on the mod pack, but like... This is quite concerning. I mean, it should not be concerning, but for me it is. Because that's just the way I am. Wait, what did that say? Oh, I thought that had an enchant. Oh, because it says right click to encrypt, that's why. Literally freaking out because of that. Do not need all those snowballs. I will take all this though. I'm just gonna go in here. Oh my god, there's so much. I'm a loot goblin. If you haven't been able to tell by the amount of stuff in my inventory, I'm a loot goblin. Well, a loot goblin that prioritizes things, I guess you could say. I don't have boots. Full iron armor on like day 2. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I mean, I could keep, probably not the ones. I won't take the gold. Kind of was expecting more iron. You know what? I'll just take one of their beds for right now. Probably gonna end up forgetting to return it. Though. Hello, good sir. Pretty sure that's a bad quality sword. But I'm not good with the whole enchant, so I have no idea. I presume it is, because I've just, an enchant. Oh, okay, this is like a saw. Ow. What do you trade? A fish feather on a stick. Okay, I was gonna say fish rod. You also trade hay bales for emeralds. There's a lot of animal tamers here, actually. And horses. Now I can see why they have the, so many iron armors, yet they don't have saddles. Which kind of doesn't make sense. You would think if they have, they would also have saddles. Ooh, a free furnace? My inventory is full again, though. Oh, but I need that furnace. I'll get rid of the cookies. I'm gonna be so mad about that. Actually, I should not hold the axe in my hand. That is not the best way to treat your fellow people, by carrying around an axe in your hand. Buckets of tadpole. Now I would collect that. Ooh, what is that over there? I think it's just ice chunks, isn't it? Or, my mind is not working today. Why would I say ice chunks? Well, I guess they're not ice chunks, they're icebergs. Or ice spikes. Only problem I have is I don't know if these animals will despawn or not. Moose! Or at least the ones in the village. Wait, what if they attack me? Kind of nervous now because I don't know if they'll attack me or not. Axolotl? Mate, you are amazing. Same with that person with a tadpole. I mean, I would like more than one, but that's a start. That's very much a start. Just like get rid of that coal. Why am I getting rid of the coal? Well, I am one of those players that instead of using coal, I use charcoal. I don't think I checked his thing. I think it was the other one I checked, yeah. Okay, not that much. Moose. Oh, there's a baby moose. But anyway, I'm the one that. Oh wait, no, I actually wanna pick that up. I'm the type of player that makes charcoal and uses charcoal. Ooh, a saddle. Wow, first saddle. Obsidian. I don't know why I'm collecting all the obsidian. Cause watch, I'm probably gonna accidentally misplace the obsidian and have no way. Well, I mean, I do have diamonds. Rather save the diamonds though. Hmm. Inventory, inventory. I'll just put the obsidian away. That's fine. Even though, hey, instant access to the Nether that I barely visit or ever visit. Mainly because I'm more of a fan of the end than the Nether. Now here's the problem. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of the apples. Because I really need the furnace. Well, I mean, I can always... Ooh, there's an upstairs. I don't think I checked the upstairs at the other one. It's great to have a furnace. Like, I don't even have a crafting table yet, but instantly having a furnace. Actually, since the quest book is right here, I don't actually need the quest book, the actual quest book. I keep forgetting. Well, I mean, it's nice to have the book, the quest book. That made no sense. The book of the quest book. Still made no sense that I said it. Yeah, I think let's scope out that area after we sleep. Should probably take a bed, but my inventory is just... I forgot I had the vanilla fudge. I'm gonna keep my distance from you guys, because I don't know if you're hostile or not. Well, I mean, you probably are once I hit you, but I'm not taking that chance. Not gonna risk it for some cookies or biscuits, whatever the saying is. I don't think that's the saying anyway. Ooh, I haven't been in this house. Okay. Sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. And more loot. Yay. You would think I would be excited, but because, like, my inventory... I may be a loot goblin, but it's kind of a bit too much. Hello, child. I literally was in the chest, and I see the child. And I'm just like, hello, child. The child's probably thinking, how can you see me? You're looking at a chest. And it's like, I can sense you. Oh, that actually sounds terrifying now. I'm regret saying that now. Well, I mean, technically speaking, you could probably see or hear the child right next to you, so guess that would make sense. We're in a pillar right there. Is that where? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's the waypoint. Okay, I was so confused on what clicked. Okay, so I didn't need to be over there because I am not on the right one. I mean, I could try exploring like over here. But I think maybe right here, because they'll be right next to the village. And I'm thinking... I notice, I mean, the village looks very cool, don't get me wrong. looks perfect. Well, I mean, you want a clue. I mean, it is good. Don't get me wrong, that village, good. Perfect. Of course, there was this one pack I played where the taiga, or spruce village, actually looked really cool. That one, it's good. But I think what I might do, yeah, I think I'm gonna build here. Gotta find the center point though, I think. Maybe this is center point? Probably gonna want to change that world. Or the world name. I think I might, ooh, a weasel. Tear down the village. And rebuild it. More so it's not like, well, I mean, this does look cool. But I mean, I guess make it safer. Since there's literal thin ice. And since there was a fire there, I probably should have, well, I don't want to waste my iron anyway, but there was a lava bucket. I could have moved the lava, actually. Did I? No. I did not. Probably should have, though. But, like, what I like to do is instead of making a trader hall, unless, or trading hall, however you want to call it. I mean, when I imagine a trading hall, at least for me, everyone's different. But for me, it's like an underground city, almost. Or pretty much like a bunker. It's pretty much a bunker. And so I'm gonna place these down. Well, I continue. Actually, I'm gonna be leveling this, but I guess for now I could just have these. Actually, I'm not gonna have these all out. Never mind. I'll have them all out eventually. But when I think of like a trading hall, I think like of a bunker underground. Where like they have workstations, but then they also have a separate area for their houses, or I guess dugout homes. That's pretty much what I think of a trading hall. To be fair, I'm not, or I don't like to be how everyone else is, or I say everyone else because of the amount of Minecraft videos I've watched. But I try not to be like the people that make trading halls and just have them in like a 1 block space. Or even those who have them in like a room that's probably like a 3 block room or 5 block room. And they pretty much just work and sleep there. That's not who I am. To be fair, I tend to like get creative and everything. Even though I can never I'm not a good builder, so my creativity can only go so far. But I always come up with like all these ideas there anyway. You'll probably hear about me talking about this in like when I play other Minecraft mod packs. So I guess a fair warning there. that you'll probably hear me talk about stuff that I will most definitely talk about in other videos, Minecraft videos. Okay, first thing we need to do is figure out how many layers I want to take off. I mean, I want it to be all flat, but I don't want to be like, I guess pretty much imagine like those one type of people that just uh remove a mountain and it's just like a flat area. That's not what I want to do. Even though it's probably gonna end up looking like that, to be fair, because yeah. Mulberry. A mulberry seed or berry that came from a river something. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not saying that the berry has to have the name of ooh, penguins and a baby penguin. Uh, yeah, I lost my train of thought again. That's gonna happen pretty much all the time, unfortunately. Hmm. Because I wanted to maybe have 3 layers. Actually, let's go to the toppest layer. Top layer. Which would be this one. And then so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if I counted right. 8, 9. Okay, so there's 9 layers besides the main layer, but the main layer is where the water is. And if there was ever a flood, then the whole island would get covered. Kind of what I wanted to with the village. Sort of. Not really. Well, I mean, just want to make it more safer anyway. But it would be cool to, like, elevate the village because... Not that that would really work in a snow biome or, like... I don't know if it works in real life. I don't know if you can actually get floods in, like, the Arctic. I mean, who knows? I guess maybe if it's one of those times where it's, like, very hot. Just, like, unexpectedly hot. Then maybe? I mean, I could see that happening. Except for Antarctica, or like the very, very cold places that are cold all the time. Which I guess would also be Arctic. The Arctic. But I mean, if I want to go full on story mode, not Minecraft story mode, just like whole using my creativity to my disposal, is elevate, make sure that the buildings and everything are elevated from the water. And the tricky part is because we're in a snow biome, or a snowy plains, if you want to get real Pacific. Ooh, ice spikes over there. Um, when it snows, all the water will turn into ice. Of course, there are ways around that. But for what I'm going to do, I may or may not stick with this idea. Oh, I just realized I put into... Oh, okay. Well, I mean... I was so confused. I was like, wait, why is there 2? For some reason, my mind was like, hey, let's just put 2 spruce logs in the crafting table. Yeah, that's makes sense. Well, I mean, hey, we got more sticks. Let me sleep, please. So I can talk about my plan for the zoo, please. Please let me sleep. Oh, that's actually bright. If the brightness of the Minecraft sun could actually blind me, it would have done so. Okay. So what my plan will be, this may not stick or work at all, and it may just be a whole bunch of waste of time. But what I was thinking is having like a huge dome that's a zoo. So I don't know how that's gonna work at all. I have no clue. Not a single clue. Of how it will work. Or if it will even actually work. And it's not going to be a small zoo either. It's actually going to be a big zoo. And I mean, why not live in the plains biome that's right there? Well, I thought it would be cool living in a snow area. Probably not actually, realistically speaking. But I mean, if anyone else plays this mod pack, I can imagine, at least from my experience watching a whole bunch of Minecraft YouTubers, I guess you could say they go the realistic route. Which, hey, that's them. I mean, you can do however way you want to do with your zoo, or however you play, but for me, this is what I'm gonna do. Will it work? Most likely not, but I'm still gonna try and do it anyway. But I know some people, they usually build in the plains. Well, I mean, I haven't watched anyone play this mod pack yet, but I mean, pretty much any Minecraft player. Well, not just the plains, but like not a snowy area. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, if I found a biome that was really cool and not a vanilla biome that wasn't in the snow, I would 100% live in it. But for this, I am living in the snow. Because I like to torture myself. And because I think it would be cool. To have like a zoo in the snow. You could also think about it as like a winter wonderland. Of sorts. But that's pretty much my idea for the zoo. Which is probably a very horrible idea. But I'm doing it anyway. Since the one thing with me is I like to torture myself by doing not normal Minecraft things 90% of the time. And this is one of them. I mean, unless you have like a forever world and you're like building all these places and all these biomes, then props to you. And what I mean by that, I mean like regular vanilla Minecraft. A ferret. No, not a ferret. Why did I just call it a ferret? Oh my god. See, I knew I was gonna call it a ferret. I knew it. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, if I probably saw a picture of a real life weasel, I could probably definitely tell the difference. And it'll probably just make me feel even more worse. Since I keep accidentally calling the weasel a ferret. I just realized, well, I haven't looked at the quest book yet, but I know from my practice worlds or attempts, whatever you want to call them, um, you need a lot of leads. That's why I collected the leads. You need like a lot of leads though. I mean, if you want to bring like a whole bunch of animals, but also, well, I haven't tested this yet, but I imagine if you don't have name tags yet. And we're gonna need, well, how many animals are in the mod, plus the vanilla ones. Well, not all the vanilla animals, but some of them. We're gonna need name tags. And I don't remember, I think maybe the mod pack, when you go into quest book. I could be wrong. But I think it does mention like the mob count. Could be wrong though. I'm like probably wrong 90% of the time when I'm talking about stuff. I say 90 because it's been a while since I actually played this mod. And I only played this mod like 3 times. But anyway, we will be building a zoo, which will also be the heart of this biome, I guess you could call it. Not really, because I just realized the plains biome is right here, so probably not the best location. Because I was thinking maybe I could build like, since the zoo will hold many animals, I was thinking I could probably like have like some type of empire surrounding the zoo. Or maybe just expanding the village all around. I just broke the shovel. I did not actually mean to break the shovel. Only reason I say that is because I could smelt it. To, even though I won't get an iron ingot back, I will get some iron nuggets. And so, instead of me just having the tools break, I usually try to keep them. At least if they're iron or gold. Even though I don't really use gold tools that much. Or even armor. But if it's iron armor or tools, I like to get them at as close to 0 durability as I can. And then I smelt them. Because that's just who I am. And actually that, oh wait, no, I have an iron shovel in there. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, and that was my first iron shovel, which is sad. Could have kept my first iron shovel, and then I realized that that was actually not my first iron shovel. Which is a good thing, because I would have been sad. I just realized this is gonna take such a long time. And I think there's, well, I think I got rid of one layer. So there's like 8 more layers. I'm not getting rid of all 8, but in total of how many layers there was 9 layers. And I think I want to leave maybe 5 layers, maybe 3 layers. Oh, it's getting dark again. I just want to kind of make it, well, I guess not kind of, but pretty much make it all on the same layer. At least when building the zoo. Well, at least the foundation, I should actually say. The foundation of the zoo will all be on the same layer. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if I break these tools or not, because the return rate is probably... Well, I know the return rate is like horrible, because you only get like 1 iron nugget, and you need like 9 iron nuggets in order to make 1 iron ingot. But I mean, who knows? Sorry, I had to had to sneeze, so I muted my mic. And also that's why I wasn't moving for a real quick second. Oh, is that the penguin? I was like, what was that noise? Yeah, so the animals, I at least hope the animals in the village, well, I mean, you can see the horse right there. But I do hope the animals in the village actually stay. Or else... Oh, I forgot I can do that. Could just make it so you can see what animals or what mobs are on the map. I lost my train of thought again. Great. Oh, I hope the animals in the village actually stay and do not despawn. Because that will be quite sad. I mean, usually they do in regular vanilla Minecraft. At least the ones in the village, at least from me playing and me watching videos. Well, I guess you never know. I don't know why well, I guess I don't want to end up thinking I fell in like a deep hole. So that's why I'm filling it in, even though I'm gonna have to clear it out anyway, but that's just how I am. I do things that end up regretting or end up doing that I need to like not do. But oh well. Why are you missing a heart? Half a heart. You know, I'm not gonna worry about that. But I mean, hey, we're making progress. We got rid of, I think, pretty much 2 layers. We're almost about done with 2 layers. And then I think after I'm done with this one, because we are slowly getting to the time limits of this video, which time moves fast, surprisingly, when I play Minecraft. But I will actually look at the quest book, because I mean, I should have looked at the quest book, but I wanted to explore first and now I'm digging out, or flattening, landscaping, however you want to call it. The land for the zoo. I was also thinking maybe having it's kind of debating on this. Cause I mean there's so many mobs that you'll see when I open up the quest book, or when I actually click on the quest progress. I guess tier. There's different tiers. I guess if you want to call them, I have no idea what they're actually called. It's just different tiers with different things. Like one is about the birds, and then another. You guys will see. It's probably not gonna be not actually called tiers, but I'm just gonna call it tiers. Quest tiers. But we'll take a look at that, and there are like a whole bunch of mobs. That are in the quest book, and we will also see as well. But what I was thinking was I was debating on it because it probably wouldn't really make logical sense. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to make logical sense in Minecraft because it's Minecraft. But I was thinking not necessarily making a bunker, but sort of, well, I guess technically it would be a bunker. Because I don't know what else you would actually call it. Well, I guess it could be called like an underground zoo. But what I was thinking, since obviously with all the mobs, there most definitely will not be room for all the mobs. And since I plan on sort of attempting, there's a fish in the water. Plan on attempting making habitats. Which, I mean, why wouldn't you? But I mean, instead of having them in like small cages in like this big zoo, they will actually have room to move around and be animals. But I was thinking, this is not set in stone at all, of making sort of like a bunker or an underground zoo. If you can call a bunker an underground zoo. But that's pretty much for like all the other animals. Like, I'll have to figure out what animals to showcase on the surface. And then there'll be like an underground section where all the others are. Anyway, let's check out the quest book, shall we? So yeah, there's oh, so it's categories, okay. Not tiers. But yeah, so there's the land mammals, the birds, insects, myths and legends. And of course, it's my job, or I guess technically our job, to capture all the animals and make a home for them in the zoo. And then I will continue this as we go on. I'll work on the quest. But so this part, it like talks about the leads, how we're gonna need a whole bunch. And then eventually, if I remember correctly, I'll talk about the name tags as well. But divine lassos, those are a bit complicated to make, depending on how you craft them. And actually, I'll show the recipe. That is not how you spell vine. So the vine lasso, you need vines and of course the lead, and you can either use shed snake skin or you can use canvas. And with the canvas, you actually need straw. And to get straw, which you would need wild rice or finding coconuts or the rice part of the wild rice or the grown rice. You can also do grass or block of bamboo. Which block of bamboo most definitely will be the way we go, since even though yes we need a cutting board, but we need just an axe, and with everything else you pretty much need to silk touch. Well, I mean the wild rice you need to silk touch, and the grass you need to silk touch to be able to pick them up. And of course with the coconut husk we need to find a beach or some type of desert area with coconuts in order to get the coconut husks. And then of course we need to find rice, or I guess wild rice, and then okay, it is dark. Pretty much it's just the whole process. And even though the vine lassos are pretty much the best to get, because like you can use it on all mobs, if regardless if they're passive, neutral, or hostile. But unfortunately, it's quite complicated to actually make them, and since you also need to make the regular leads, it's yeah. Even though technically speaking, you don't actually need a whole bunch of leads, but to be fair, you need leads in order to also make the vine lassos. Okay, let's move on. So like with the progression, we have the starting out, which is the one that we're on. There's also discovery, which goes into quite a lot of stuff. You can get cameras. Oh, I can actually click that. I didn't think I could. Yeah, so it can be a photographer or instead of a zookeeper, but I think I'll pick two, or both. I don't know why I said two. I think I'll pick both. And of course, it goes on. And then we also have the Alex Caves. We also got a whole bunch of, pretty much a whole bunch of other stuff. It looks like we can get headshots as well. So that's the discovery. And then the building your zoo is, well, building your zoo. Don't know why it won't let me. Oh, okay, yeah, I have no idea why it won't let me click. Hold on. Okay, I have no idea why it won't actually let me click on them. Oh, no, I think I have to continue the starting out first, and then I can actually click on them. But pretty much it will, like, sort of give you a guide, I'm pretty sure, of how to do everything and all that. Or at least with the zoo, probably help you out a bit with building it. And then on to the zoo discovery, because I'm not saying that word. Could probably say it, but not gonna butcher it. And so we have the forest, which is where the weasels are, and also a whole bunch of other animals. The savannah, we got farm animals, cave, snowy animals, which we've seen the reindeer. Got the jungle, the desert, and the grassland. For the land mammals. And I could check these off, but I'm not going to. At least not yet. Now on to the birds. We got tropical, arid, wetlands, coastal, which I'm guessing that's where we'll actually get the bamboo. We got the urban, the grass, and the forest. Of all the birds. And the penguin. Oh, so it is coastal, okay. I thought maybe it would be... Well, I guess it would be coastal, actually. But we got the penguin there. Next, the insects and land. Invertebrates. Got the flying insects, land insects, and the rest of them, because I'm not trying to butcher any words right now. Or at least attempting not to. The reptiles and amphibians. Got the snakes, crocodiles, or crocodilians. I butchered that. Amphibians, turtles, and lizards. Next we got the aquafauna, which is the marine mammals, the freshwater fish, the saltwater fish. There's actually quite a lot of fish on here. Other fish. Looks like we got some coral, some starfish. We also got crab-like, I'm gonna say, fish. I know they're not actually called fish, but because this is like the ocean one, I'm gonna end up calling it that, even though that is incorrect. And I guess the deeper part of the ocean fish. And then the fossil fauna, which is what I'm gonna call it, we actually have dinosaurs. Okay, I did not know that. That's actually quite concerning, having dinosaurs. Even though I think we can only get them in the Alex Caves. Alex Caves, I have no idea. I mean, who knows? It's a lot on here though. And then the myths and the legends. So we got artificial ones. I don't know why I was about to say artifact. Overworld, Nether, the End, which is quite sad to see such a small amount of the End. The caverns and the depths. So that is pretty much all for the mod pack. I mean, just for the quest, that is, for the mod pack, which we will be attempting to complete. Of course, we gotta finish the starting out one before we can really progress to the others, at least as far as it seems. But I mean, we made some progress. I mean, if you actually look, we did not really make that much progress. But I mean, I think we did. We found a location. Probably not the best location I could have found, but I mean, hey, it was the first village I saw. So I think being close to a village is good, even though we are close to a plains. But I mean, I'll make this work for us. We'll have a grand village. Not a village. Why did I say village? a a grand zoo that may or may not have a underground version of it. And when I mean underground version, I mean just like an underground uh, zoo, kind of like Upside Down with Stranger Things, except it's just like underground and it's not actually upside down. And that's where we'll keep all the other animals and like have a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Instead of just having them underground, it'll be like sort of like, I guess, oases or an oasis except underground. Sort of like the Lush Cave, except it's the Lush Cave is underground, but it's kind of like an oasis in the middle of a desert, but also kind of not like an oasis. Anyway, that is it for our time, and it's actually getting dark. The sun's going down. With perfect timing. Not actually. But hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Goodbye.